Good afternoon. My name is Marsi Gramzay, and I've applied to be a virtual assistant with VaVa. And I'm here to answer your questions, hopefully in my 5-minute deadline. So I have applied because I think that working as a virtual assistant is a great way to leverage my past experience, my education, my personality, and bring it to a flexible and variable type of setting where I can get involved in some new projects. Uh, Forgive me, I do have notes. I am open to either independent contractor or W-2 employment. That isn't as important to me right now as the nature of the work that I get to do. I do see doing this for a while, possibly a few years, not just a short time frame. I see this as another phase of my career. And so I am fortunate to be in a situation where I can be very flexible, very versatile. I'm available Monday through Friday, up to 40 hours per week, ideally between 10 and 30, 35, but up to 40 is fine as well. No real constraints on that. And I am on the Eastern time zone, but I'm used to supporting internal customers from Alaska to Eastern time zones in my past work. As far as why I think I'm a fit for this, there's a couple of things. First, I have worked as a virtual assistant. It's some time ago, but I worked as a virtual assistant in the world of real estate for 2 years. And in that, I was in the broker's email. I was responding to their inquiries, both email and on the phone. I was in their calendars, scheduling their appointments, even mapping out routes for them to take their house hunting customers with them. Did very accurate data entry in the multiple listing service, so quality and accuracy is always a key there. And then for the past 15 years, I've been a corporate recruiter. And that is juggling a lot of internal customers, a lot of external contacts with candidates. So in that world, my internal clients were the hiring managers for whom I was doing staffing. And so this involved a lot of heavy scheduling in Outlook. I would schedule their appointments, send invites, manage that, as well as meetings, bi-weekly progress meetings, weekly meetings, many of those that I led and pulled the teams together to talk about what's going well, what we need to do differently. A lot of problem solving and also working to metrics. So talent acquisition or recruiting works very much with a number of metrics, just one of which is time to fill a position. But there were many, so I'm very used to working on deadline and with KPIs involved. I also worked with multiple programs throughout the day that were very specific to recruitment and candidate sourcing, as well as being in the Microsoft Office suite. Again, I did a lot of Outlook scheduling, and we use Teams for communication. So I'm used to being available to my team all day, using Microsoft Teams, scheduling meetings, working in those calendars as well. And I'm very open to learning Slack if that's something that VaVa uses regularly. I think it might be similar to Teams, and that's a great tool. I want you to know that I work with a sense of urgency. And so I'm very sensitive to the demands of time, deadlines, and if there's a task, I assume it needs to be done right away. I am also very organized, dependable, mature, and I like to have a friendly professionalism with my colleagues. From a practical standpoint, I'm here in my dedicated home office with very reliable Wi-Fi. No distractions here at home unless there's a delivery or something like that. I've been working fully remotely since 2018 and I'm extremely accustomed to working that way. If there were a problem with a client and we can't quickly resolve it with an email or a chat message, I would ask for a phone call. I would like to hear their perspective on what the issue is, see if it aligns with mine, and then move forward with a solution. And finally, if the client stops giving me work, I would first find out if they're happy with my work so far. If not, what do I need to do to improve it? And if they're simply out of work, I would let them know I still have capacity. And if they just don't have any more, then I would speak to my contact at VaVa to see what my next project is. Thank you very much. Have a great day.